We're going to do our best to broadcast as much as we can every single day, since we're a little bit out of our normal schedule. The idea is to keep moving the energy, because the universe is always in motion. Every day, I'm in the same boat as everybody else. The energies are amazing. They bring so many things to the surface. After all, this is a great unveiling, isn't it? But it seems like every day that there's more and more going for us. It seems like even when we try to distract ourselves, or that even when we enter those spaces that we might call the old paradigm or 3D, the universe or our higher selves are not allowing us to stay there anymore. There's a flow that's occurring way beyond the cliches of the New Age commentary of the 1990s. Was a huge awakening. And 2021 is in 4 months about 10 times longer and more powerful than 2020's been. But there's a lot of people pointing to this time in May, and that have been pointing comments every single day, emails, people wanting to come out on the show, come out with their lives, come out with their stories. These are the most important codes that we can give and receive to each other, is that by continuing to unveil our truly us, responsibility, higher sensitivities, infinity. There is a direct relationship and outcome to the greater meaning of our experience from the level of our conscious creation, because it all begins and ends with us, the I Am Soul. From us comes Mother Earth, the solar system, the galaxy, the universe, and the multiverses. And from those things that we are comes the newest story, that of the human hybrid soul. As within without, as below above, merging all points of the cosmic spectrum, integrating every aspect of the whole, owning every part of the universal, owning every part of ourselves. All our perished dreams are transforming all of our traumas, the alchemical ingredients of a new level of expansion, creation and motion, from the pits of a dense realm. The value of the experience is now unveiling. What were our perceived weaknesses quickly becoming our greatest strengths. We are pure soul. We're all beating at the same vibration in the endless end, and we know this. To embody the I Am Soul is to embody as equal any and all things. Equal in love, trust, honor, and reverence. There is only the middle ground, the soul highway, the 0 point field, where there is no choice to be had, because one is one. We are the stewards of unification, And we hold that space when we accept that we ourselves are the only line of separation possible. We are sovereign, fearless, and free. We are soul. I find myself in this space that I think a lot of us are. It's in a space of the unknown. It's in a space of growing power and sovereignty. It's in a greater space of non-conformity with that, from that which we came. And behind it all, there is the power of love, but not earth love. No, this love is deep. This love is the soul. We've got enough information now to know what's going on. We don't need to talk about the stories, be that family drama, Illuminati, malevolent ETs. None of it matters because it's all inside of us, and we've got enough knowledge now to know what the mission is, and that is to embody every part of the universe. And the way we do that is by embodying every part of ourselves. Now we know we're multidimensional, but it's our human aspects that we need to recover. Every single part of us that we have found separate from us, that we didn't want to look at. This is how the universe reconnects itself. This is how we bring a higher alignment. Yeah, I really believe that something drastically changed in March. And I'm watching it happen all over the place, not just in my life, in Morgan's life, and our life together, but also all of our brothers and sisters out there. It's an amazing thing to see what's happening in this world. And it's an amazing thing to see that it's happening when you can't read about it in the papers, and you can't even find it much on the internet. You see, the only thing that's working, the only thing that is pulling us together is the truth. So every word, every image, every thought, every action is being seen for what it is. That's why I say, share your truth, because it's full of code. It's full of code. If you want to turn on the video or make a post about your favorite recipe or a memory, whatever it is, a testimony, a confession, we're all the same. There is nobody asleep. There are no sheep. Because every one of us, we can find together in that field of infinite consciousness. And we have been given the honor and the mission and the prize to bring that into this human body. You see, this human body is no different than your higher self, your multi-dimensional selves. In this human body, we embody the higher self, the multi-dimensional selves, the monad, the oversoul, and the one God Goddess. It sounds crazy and fantastic, but give yourself some credit, and give all of us some credit, because anyone that's walked the face of this earth, and I don't care who it is a brave and valiant, gallant soul serving this universe. It's the truth. And this is what we've asked of ourselves, is to come to that realization and forge it into creation in a way that it never has been before, because it's so dense and so physical. Nothing yet. to do anything we can do in dimension and in dream state. I'm sorry we're having a little trouble with the signal. Let's see if we can change the frequency just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to try this one. I want to tell you again, I don't know what I'm doing. And the reason I'm saying that is because in this moment, getting on and turning on the camera and turning on some music and entering a space of raw and real. People use the word authentic. It's not about a person or even a word. It's a place of pure vulnerability. I feel this way. But I really believe that what's happening is this newness, this higher frequency field that we've all created together is taking hold, and it's challenging on the human. But make no mistake, we're not going backwards. We have been going forward since on or about 2012, and every year it's gotten more and more powerful. And we're stepping in to a holy space. We're here now. And I just am doing what I'm guided to do, as we all are. We've all defied conventional wisdom and societal norms on a personal level to build energy, creative life seed. We are in the womb of the holy darkness. And what happens in the womb of the holy darkness is when there's a total surrender to the embrace, some might even call it blind faith of the mother, that whatever is that created us has us, and we can embody that we're made in the image. Then we can create new lives, new communities. At one time, maybe. So, the point of this all is to encourage everyone to begin to share their story. To create a space virtually for their light language and their musical expressions, their art, their heart, their creations, their soul. So many of the things that are being constructed now that are starting to anchor onto the earth and to expand are being done in a way that's never been done before. It's being done by telepathy and intuition and creativity and alignment and love and perseverance and surrender and ego deaths. Now we can play in this field. No gurus, no teachers. It's where we come together. And the only words that are spoken are none. And it's in that silence, in that stillness, that we found ourselves, that we can find a greater version of ourselves and a greater version of our brothers and sisters, because we're two or more gathered. I don't mean to be going on and preaching, because I'm really not. I'm not a preacher, I'm a reacher. I just want to share. Not it. There's something happening in our hearts that's defying everything. That's defying every fear. And our level of fears dropped so much that the level of creative ability, of conscious creation, conscious responsible creation, where we don't put it off on anyone else, where we just handle it with ourselves, and that's our contribution to the whole. It's energy. My energy increases, the collective increases, and it works the same for everyone, and we've had enough of the other. I really feel more silos built out in the virtual reality where everybody's equal. Everybody's equal at the round table of spirituality. There is no head of the table. This is what we have asked ourselves to do. Now, let's just say that in this space that we'll describe, that everybody seems to have the same, pretty much has the same life story. They pretty much all had something when they were born that never left them. They kind of went to sleep at some point, whether they would admit it or not. They got hit by a universal 2x4. They had a bunch of traumas. They reawoke. They remembered, and they started doing crazy things. And here we are in 2021, and we're all together. Now, this is the space I'm talking about, and this is the energy I'm talking about. So if you look at us as a single person, in the different, and take on the different cliques and different groups of the world as individual people, say one Catholic, one Muslim, and one crazy Soulogy type person. That was the old black sheep who found out they were a golden child in their family, the one who was different. Now, let's just say that we're one big family. We would still have that same characteristic. We would be outside of that circle. Who do you think the other 80-90% of the people, be it a family or a world, who do you think they're going to be watching? They're going to be watching the people that went against the grain. That's us. Because we never wavered. So let's stay in that frequency. Let's pull together in the energetic field, because that's all it takes right here from our thoughts. And let's have some pride. Let's have greater courage to continue to be what we are, and not only be what we are, but be it with our brothers and sisters where two or more gather. Because I can promise you that the rest of our brothers and sisters will be looking at us. The truth is always in. I would just encourage everybody to listen, to follow the guidance no matter what it says. And you know what I'm talking about. When your body feels the confirmation and the guidance, and the download and the channel, follow that. We are operating now on intuition, telepathy, creativity, imagination. And that's no bullshit. The only thing standing between us and that which we are is our mouth that's running and our body that's in the way. Our body is not separate. Our body is part of this team. And our human has many, many multidimensional aspects as does the macro of us. We are divine, and I just want to say thanks for spending some time with me. I don't know if this will happen again, but I just want to say that join us. You don't have to sign up for nothing. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to do anything except for meet us in that field where there is no right or wrong, where there is no black or white. This is embodiment. Embodiment is bringing that reality that we are all one, and bringing it down into our bodies. The universe has never seen anything like this. We're the great experiment. We're front and center. We're the darlings of the universe, and they're sitting on the edge of their seat saying, I can't believe they came this fast, this far, and accelerated the timeline so much, and I wonder how far they're going to take it. They're living vicariously through us. Let's make it good. Hope to see you tonight. I think we're going to be announcing the winner of the Soulogy Fest live ticket and a couple other announcements. I'll be coming live streaming here just in about an hour or less. I'm going to cover a conference where Alan Steinfeld is speaking, or I think he's hosting a panel in regard to new technology, 5D technology, and some other interesting stuff. I'm going to head over there now. Thank you for spending some time with me, and